Glad to have you with us. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he gets him around 6 there. Marcus Epps making the play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They're now set for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Fires right away, but incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Pistol now for Mahomes. On the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush down out to his left. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the 1 touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Putting a receiver in motion. Hall. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down. Hall now. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Now we give to Warren, coming right. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing his Hall. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins. You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. A counter give here to Pacheco. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Jack Jones making that tackle. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. Here's Mahomes now. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Raiders and Jaylen Warren headed back out there offensively. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Counterplay here, Warren. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete, it's Myers. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 41. Hall looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. This is ahead for about 5. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Hall setting to throw. Brought in right side. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. New set of downs for him from the 46. Now Hall. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Warren running between the tackles. And they'll hold him up after a short carry to the 44. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
They send a man in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
We've arrived at the end of...
With no score.
Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Motioning the tight end now. From the 17. This throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Back to the air, Mahomes. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1.
Again, Mahomes to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
A 20-yard attempt.
Up and good from Blankenship. And they're on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Raiders and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Able to get it to Moore. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away. Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. You got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2nd and 3 now. They've got a man in motion. From the 29. Searches from the pocket. Completes this one to Rice. It's a gain of 22. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 48. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. This one falls incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And now they face 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Throwing again, Mahomes. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Up and good from Blankenship. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st. Warren here from the gun. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. After the play, we get a timeout on the field. They're looking at an injured man. And yeah, it's Deontay Johnson who's shaken up. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
That's complete. Here's Brooks. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They'll run with Warren. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
A.J. Cole on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So 2nd down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got time here. He's got him. That's Pacheco. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Looking to throw Mahomes. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Has it at the 45. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Raider football. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. He gets this one to Myers. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Hall looking to throw. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Hall now. That's more on the quick slant. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Second and 3 now. And he hands them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Hall setting to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. To throw. Here's Hall. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. Now Hall. And that play is brought to a halt. So they're going to say at the 5-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. First down throw, Mahomes has his man, it's Pacheco. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Tight end in motion left. From the 33 on second down. Finds his man Rice. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Throwing is Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Second and 3 now. They motion the tight end over. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
You know, these third and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on third and short, they can't get the job done.
And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. All right, no more excitement here in this first half. He kneels this one down. Both teams head to the locker room. So that brings us to halftime here in KC. It's the Chiefs who've got the advantage heading into the locker rooms. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Some good games starting in the early window on Sunday, and one of the big ones features the New England Patriots, as they'll square off against the Miami Dolphins. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well be Denver, Colorado, where it'll be the Broncos taking on the New York Giants. And lastly, on Sunday Night Football, this will be the one to tune in for, as they've got a good one lined up.
Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to start this third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. Well, they just did.
We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll run here on first down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2 yards on the tote, and that won't improve their spot much. 3rd and a mile coming up. Hall. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. A first down carry for Pacheco. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Yellow.
might be on the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air, Mahomes. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Another throw for Mahomes. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Up and good from Blankenship. And that'll double their lead to 6.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing his home. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
The running back gets it on the draw. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Back to the well again. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 42. He puts some power on a deep one. That's grabbed inside the 30. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders put 6 on their side of the board. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And they'll take the lead.
Raiders 10, Chiefs 9.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That's caught in stride by Rice. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
36-yard line.
From the 36. Hauled in by Worthy. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's a pickup of 9. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Cut out left. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Mike Hilton getting up there for the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing again, Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Pistol now for Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City! So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
The Chiefs offense staying on the field. They're going to try for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's got a man, complete. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Raiders ready for another drive on offense as Jacoby Myers heads out. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. That's Mayer. He's got it. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's a give up the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Now Hall. He's got Bowers working the sideline.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Throw on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some.
The Chiefs take over
The Chiefs are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs push the lead up to 12. Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, there's such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 28. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings them to 3rd down. Hall now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. Man, it'll be their football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Back to throw, Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he's able to get this down to the 13. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now it's Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Again, Mahomes to throw. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs go up by 19. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Hall setting a throw. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Complete. It's Myers. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Throwing his Hall. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
There is no question this defense has risen to the occasion of prime time tonight. There's also no question that this is a window into the kind of beating quarterbacks can take when you can't protect him. He's going to have to use all week to get his body right to hopefully hit the field next week.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the air, Mahomes. Has his man. It's Pacheco. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hall. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw. Here's Hall. Got a man. Bowers has it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Hall. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. They'll throw it again. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Hall looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Now Hall. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
He gets this one to Myers. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Pass is hauled in by the running back. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Give now to the running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense up to the line fast. Intercepted in the end zone.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it's intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
The home team sent Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
3.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They run with Pacheco. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.